gals and guys, it's Christian Mosier from MyMediaHelper.com, and Merry Christmas 2023. This is our third year in a row that we're throwing some I guess I'm the wearer, right? There's just me. So this is the third year I'm throwing movie reviews at you. These are free movies you can stream online at no cost. At least they were at the time of the reviews. If those links don't necessarily work anymore, just do yourself a Google search and you should be able to find them, and my phone is going crazy. So let's start out with day one of 7 days of movie reviews, just spotlighting different streaming services and free films for the holidays. And as always, we start with Tubi each year, and there's going to be 5 free streaming films coming at you, and then one one terrible one that I just wanted you to be aware of that you shouldn't probably watch. It's pretty bad, but I'll spotlight that one as well. All right, gals and guys, let's get started. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas 2023, gals and guys. Can you believe this is the third year we're reviewing Christmas movies on Tubi for the My Media Helper channel? It's exciting that the channel has grown and there's still enjoyment bringing you these Christmas movie reviews. It's also pretty awesome that I can still find movies each year on each platform to review. They may not always be the best films, but to find ones that pique my interest are a testament to creative types everywhere in the film and movie industry, and I'm happy to suggest these to you. This Christmas, we'll take a peek at some festive films that are streaming through the jolly good bandwidth near you. Each day this week, I will jump on a different streaming service to give you my best picks as to what flicks to check out this 2023 Christmas season. I will do my best to find those hidden gems or presents or whatever. If you've watched previous years, you'll know I don't do Hallmark movies. I don't do Lifetime movies. Okay, most of the time I don't do them. They do happen to creep into my reviews from time to time. Most of them suck, but once in a great while there's a candy cane instead of a lump of coal when it comes to those two channels and services. As always, the links to all the Christmas movies I cover in these videos you can find down in the description and are free to stream, or at least they were the time of this review. These services like to change things up from time to time, and you can also comment below on films you may have found yourself and would love to share with us. In this edition of My Media Helper's Entertainment Online Christmas Special, we are going to focus on the streaming service Tubi. I was able to find 5 films on Tubi to spotlight, believe it or not. I thought I'd be running out by now, but not this year. Tubi has done us good, so let's get your Christmas on with these 5 films. A Christmas Karen 2022, and glad to start out with something fun. Karen is an entitled middle-aged woman whose demanding nature has alienated her neighbors and family. After a series of incidents displaying her privilege and prejudice, Karen receives an intervention from some unconventional spirits. A Christmas Karen is yet another film that takes Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol and molds it into its own thing. We've seen this countless times before with the likes of Scrooge, Spirited, All-American Christmas Carol, and you probably get the point. So what is a Karen? Although its exact origins are uncertain, the meme became popular a few years ago as a way for people of color, particularly Black Americans, to satirize the class-based and racially charged hostility they often face. Over the last decade, as it became easier to film confrontations on our smartphones, incidents started to be captured on camera and uploaded to social media with far greater ease. When these videos inevitably went viral, people online would assign the perpetrators commonplace names that chimed with the situation. Eventually, the term metamorphosed into a busybody who puts its nose in where it doesn't necessarily belong. That could be a female or male. Gladys Kravitz from the classic television show Bewitched could arguably be a classic entertainment Karen. Although this film is an exaggeration, there are people like that out there. Stereotypes do materialize from some kind of truth. You don't have to go too far to witness this type of behavior. Just jump on your favorite social media platform and you'll find enough Karens to go around. This movie was pretty funny. I laughed out loud a few times. It was corny, it was stupid, but it was funny. Don't be a Karen and watch yourself a Christmas Karen this Christmas. Pottersville is a 2017 American Christmas comedy film directed by Seth Henriksen and written by Liam Stahl. The film stars Michael Shannon, Judy Greer, Thomas Lennon, Ron Perlman, Christina Hendricks, and Ian McShane. The film was released on November 10th of 2017 by Echo Bridge. A well-loved local businessman wearing a gorilla costume gets mistaken for Bigfoot and draws much-needed tourist dollars to his struggling small town. Pottersville was filmed in Hamilton and Syracuse, New York,
York. 6 students from nearby Colgate University received internships for the production, and 1 faculty member served as an extra in the film. Principal photography ended in May 2016. The film premiered at the Hamilton Movie Theater in Hamilton on November 10th of 2017. Following a limited theater release, the film was released on DVD and streaming services by Echo Bridge. I can most honestly say I've never seen furries presented in a film before. Furries are individuals who are especially interested in anthropomorphic or cartoon animals. Bugs Bunny, for example. They often strongly identify with anthropomorphic animals and create personas, identities of themselves as those anthropomorphic animals. Jeez, keep having to say anthropomorphic. Some jack cheese from a reality show that tracks unknown phenomena comes onto the scene, and it's hilariously realistic. As someone who has been in the audience of a reality television show, it's pretty dead on. There are multiple takes of what's happening on camera, kind of taking the reality show aspect out of it. Reality shows are extremely scripted and rehearsed. There's really no such thing as a reality show in practice, only by name. It's a good, stupid movie. It's a combination of both, with a good beginning and an equally good ending. The middle needed little work, little rewriting. Overall, I like the picture. Great cast, great acting. Script needed some work, but a great holiday film. 4 Cousins and a Christmas from 2021. 4 cousins are excited to celebrate Christmas with one another until their estranged grandfather summons them home for their beloved grandmother's memorial. Despite personal problems with a little pizza and wine, the girls remember family comes first, but not without some family drama in the process. This was pretty much a pointless movie. A family gets together for a funeral at Christmas time. I've been to a lot of funerals in my lifetime, and they're much more exciting and entertaining than this movie. This film isn't any different than attending a family event. It's a bunch of talking heads talking about nothing particular that's interesting. I can't comprehend why this movie was made. It's as if someone recorded their family dinner with a VHS camera, translated it into a script form, and filmed a movie. It was that level of boring. People talking like they normally converse in a day-to-day scenario does not make a very interesting film. It's like watching someone's home movie. The film was well shot, well blocked, and well acted. There wasn't anything wrong with the technical aspects of this film. It was the light plot and the uninspiring dialogue that propelled him to ho-hum, or maybe it's ho-ho-hum. The drama in the film was forced and stupid. The reason behind the drama was just dumb. Either I was too dumb to understand it, or the movie was too dumb to explain it to me. A grandfather was mad at his granddaughter for getting pregnant out of wedlock, and in turn his anger was turned towards his daughter's child, his granddaughter. It was stupid. People don't act that way, and that's what I mean by forced drama. There was a drama where there wasn't any. On top of that, one of the cousins found out she was pregnant, and the other cousin outed her for it in front of everyone. This didn't fit into what was already established with the cousins in the beginning being this close-knit group. The movie did not earn the payoff, so there wasn't one. Again, there was drama forced, not drama earned. The whole script of this movie needed a major overhaul. The characters' motivations and actions didn't make sense as the film proceeded. They didn't match to what was established at the beginning of the film. It's as if the beginning and the end of the film were written by 2 totally different people. It's like the characters in the film were 2 different people. What started as a possibly cute film turned into an inconsistent mess. I don't recommend this film for your holiday viewing. Let's see if we can do you better in the next review in the next movie. This one can be a total pass. Alright, don't hate me for this one. I was in a particularly depressive funk and just wanted a stupid movie I could laugh at and tear apart. I knew going into this disaster movie, well, it would be a disaster. I just wanted to be mad at something. And it was all I dreamed it to be, an absolute atrocity of a movie with special computer-generated imagery rendered by the worst After Effects engineer on the planet. The 12 Disasters of Christmas, released on home media as 12 Disasters, is a Canadian-American disaster television film produced by Sci-Fi in 2012 and directed by Stephen R. Monroe, whoever the hell that is. Just the fact it was made for Sci-Fi should clue you into the level of quality this film presents. This movie is shit. It's a big ol' reindeer shit. The 12 Disasters of Christmas first premiered on Sci-Fi Network on December 8th of 2012 at 9 p.m. Eastern. It became Sci-Fi's most watched television film on its premiere since February that year. People are hard up for some entertainment during December, I guess. The DVD version was released on January 6, 2014, if you happen to want to hunt that down. Killed by a terribly rendered tornado picking up an equally terrible rendered car and being squashed with it. Not the way to go, not a good way at all. That's just one death scene in this travesty of a film. I can't sugar cookie coat this movie. It's barely watchable. For about the first 10 minutes, there was some hope that at least it could be a good bad movie, but alas, no. The more it chugged along, the worse it got. There are no redeeming qualities here, no ounce of Christmas joy. Do yourself a holiday favor and give this holiday turd a hard pass. Trouble erupts on Big Earl's Christmas tree lot 1 week before the big holiday. His son Derek, an inspiring music producer, along with a group of colorful characters, add to the excitement. Christmas in Compton is a 2012 Christmas comedy starring Keith David and Omar Gooding, and I was wondering why the main character looked like Cuba Gooding Jr., but wasn't him. They're brothers. Mystery solved. I didn't even know Cuba Gooding Jr. had a brother, nor did I know he had one who acted. Derek is an inspiring music producer whose major accomplishment is the discovery of DJ Killionaire, an artist now generating millions for record executive Tommy Maxwell. Derek feels cheated by Maxwell when he does not receive his believed share of the profits due to fine print in the contract. His lack of income leads to a fight with his father, Big Earl, the owner of a children's academy, as well as a Christmas tree lot in Compton, California, during the week before Christmas. Christmas in Compton is a very generic movie with plot points we've seen a million times, all delivered in the same way. There is absolutely nothing new here. It's a fine movie. I wouldn't call it a bad film. Recycled stories, recycled characters, recycled everything, even a recycled Gooding. It's a good movie to put in for background noise, or if you're doing something else you can look over once in a while and keep up with the plot. It's mediocre. Solid, simple, safe Christmas movie. As a special bonus, or maybe I should rather say a warning, I tried to watch this Jeff Dunham very special Christmas special. If you have an hour and a half to kill this holiday and don't feel like laughing, make sure you stream Jeff Dunham very special Christmas special, which isn't very special at all. I'm not sure what the people in the audience are laughing at. Perhaps they're feeding in some kind of gas through the air vents. If you happen to like Dunham's humor, you're in luck, as he has 6 other unfunny comedy specials on top of this on Tubi. Lucky you. This was very painful to watch. He just comes off with one unfunny puppet after another, and his jokes were not even remotely funny.
So if you head over to Tubi, the category is going to be holiday_movies, and then you just scroll on down, and there's a bunch of them. I wouldn't say a lot of them are worth watching, but maybe something will catch your eye, maybe something that I wouldn't necessarily watch you would love. So, of course, different tastes during the holiday season. So there's Christmas Karen, that's one we covered in this particular video, and so on and so forth, and so be it. So Merry Christmas to you all. I'm sure I will say this several times during the week, and I will catch you tomorrow.